Hey there, beautiful souls, and welcome back to Journey of Truths. Today's episode is about one that's been on my heart for a while because it's so deeply tied to everything we're about. The idea that the closer you get to love, the closer you get to God. You see, God is love. Every time you experience love, whether it's for yourself, for others, or for life itself, you're experiencing a glimpse of Him. And the more you lean into that love, the more you feel His presence, His peace, and His purpose for your life. So today, let's talk about what it means to live in love, to get closer to God, and to truly let love guide your journey of truths. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you really felt love? Not just the butterflies of romance or the warmth of a kind word, but that deep soul level love. The one that makes you feel connected to something greater than yourself. That feeling, whether it came from holding someone's hand, forgiving someone who hurt you, or even just standing in awe of a sunrise. That's God showing up in your life. That's Him saying, I'm here, I'm with you, and I love you more than you can imagine. For so long, I used to think love was something I had to earn. I thought if I worked hard enough, or even proved myself enough, or was just good enough, then I just deserved love. Whether it was from people or from God. But the truth is, God doesn't wait for you to be perfect to love you. He already does. His love is unconditional, endless, and always available. The challenge for us is to open our hearts to that love and let it in, and to let it flow through us. I think we sometimes complicate what it means to get closer to God. We think we need to follow a set of rules or say the right prayers or have all the answers. But God isn't looking for perfection. He's looking for connection. And love, pure, honest, selfless love, is the simplest way to connect with Him. I mean, think about it. When you choose love over judgment, you're choosing God. When you show kindness to someone who's struggling, you're reflecting His heart. When you forgive someone who hurt you, no matter how hard it is, you're living out His grace. And when you learn to love yourself, to see yourself the way He sees you, you're honoring the incredible creation that you are. I'll be real with you. There has been times in my life that I have felt so far from God. I was caught up in pain, anger, and even self-doubt. I thought, if I can't love myself, how could God possibly love me? But do you know what I've learned? It's in those moments when we feel the furthest from Him that He's actually the closest. It's in the brokenness, the vulnerability, and the raw, messy parts of life where His love shows up the strongest. I've felt it in the quiet moments when I've forgiven myself for mistakes, and that's hard to do. I felt it in the courage to walk away from people and situations that don't honor my worth, and you know that's hard to do too. And I felt it in the overwhelming peace that comes from knowing I'm loved, not for what I do, but simply for who I am. That's the kind of love God offers us. It's not transactional, it's transformational. Here's something I want you to think about. Every time you choose love, you're choosing God. When you love others, even when it's hard, you're reflecting His heart. When you love yourself, even when you feel unworthy, you're stepping into His truth. And when you let love guide your life, whether it's in big decisions or small everyday moments, you're getting closer and closer to Him. That's the beauty of love. It's not just a feeling, It's a connection. It's a bridge between us and God, between us and each other, and even between us and the world. And the closer you get to that love, the more you will feel His presence in everything you do. So, as we wrap it up today, I want you to carry this truth with you. Love is the purest expression of God. The closer you get to love, real, selfless, unconditional love, the closer you get to Him. You don't have to be perfect to experience this. You don't have to have it all figured out. You can just start where you are. Open your heart to love, to kindness, to forgiveness, and to grace. Let it flow through you and watch how it changes everything in your life. Thank you for sharing this space with me today. I hope this message encourages you to lean into love, to feel God's presence, and to walk your journey of truth with an open heart. Remember, you are deeply loved, and that love is your greatest connection to God. Until next time, keep living your truth, shining your light, and letting love guide you closer to God. Thank you for listening to Journey of Truth today. If this episode resonated with you, share it with someone you love. And don't forget to subscribe for more heartful conversations about faith, life, and love.